Welcome to Tenor Tech, where I solve the problems you didn't even know you had.
You begin by preparing the environment. Install Visual Studio and the web development workload so you can compile and run projects. Once installed, pick the correct NET target because controls and APIs differ. Make sure IIS Express is enabled for quick testing. Then create a new ASB. NET Web Forms project, select the Web Forms template and the desired authentication. This gets you straight into the file structure and default pages. You now have a running skeleton to add pages. Once you have the project, add a new web form and its code behind to separate UI from logic. This keeps maintenance simpler. Place server controls like text box, button, and grid view, and remember to set run@server so they are accessible in code. Then implement page load for initialization and create button click handlers to process input and bind data. Make sure to check is post back to avoid reinitializing state. Use data binding methods to populate grids and test each action in the browser. To finish, configure web. Config for connection strings, session state, and authentication so your app behaves predictably in production. Test locally using IIS Express. Once stable, publish from Visual Studio to IIS or Azure, choosing the correct target profile. Verify deployed resources, permissions, and app pool. NET version. If something fails, enable custom errors off and remote debugging. Check server logs, browser console, and the Windows Event Viewer for stack traces. A common fix is permission on the deployment folder or a missing connection string. Inspect those first.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to keep your life in tune.